No Man's Sky. We're doing a live stream today, a little bit different, but finally going to make it to the Galactic Core, which is only less than 2,000 light years away. So this time, looking for a bit of a black hole. We warped in here before I started the video. Just wanted to get it saved in case it crashed or whatnot. Find where I left this black hole. Okay. Where was it? Good thing about galactic core. Black holes is that they bring you about 1 to 2,000 light years closer to the center of the galaxy. There it is. Get inside of them. Every time you use one, something on your ship breaks. When doing a normal jump, you see here, I'll just put this on impulsive chambers. I have all 3 of the warp reactor upgrades. As you can see, a little shy of 1,760 exact light years each time, but it's just a straight line between stars, so realistically, we'll get to it. Let's see how much closer I got on this. Ooh, 960 light years away. We can just do regular jumps now. But if you look on your menu, go to the pause menu on the journey, list all the different milestones you can have. Most of these are cumulative, with the exception of Magnate and Extreme Survival. Magnate, you have to do it all at once, and I think it hits at 2 million. Everlasting as well, you have to be 32 souls. It's about 6-7 hours, if I remember correctly, in extreme conditions, which is, it'll show you on the screen, but it has to be constant extreme conditions. This one, little trick I discovered about this one, towards the very end of it, dead planets with no animal life also count towards that goal. So, yeah, wish I had realized that sooner. But you want to max that rules as soon as possible so you can hit these guys. What they are going to do is give you technology upgrades and product rewards. Have a certain milestone. 10 times level 1 each. If you get 10 of each of those, you get platinum trophies. So that's about all there is to that. Well, so I'm going to jump on the YouTube menu real quick. But we'll go ahead and get this tech, whatever it may be, and march along our merry way. I think I had some extra warp cells still, in case there's not enough in stock, or in my ship already. So those are really easy to come by. I mean, you just gotta mine some carbon, plutonium, iridium, and zinc, I believe, and some thamium-9, which is in every asteroid known to man. Forgot to do something on the YouTube side of the page real quick. I'll try to keep this short. Sorry about that. to jump on the live stream real quick. Where is it? Where is it? Huh. That's odd. Not sure what's going on here. It's showing that it's working. Yeah, well, I'm not going to worry about that part just yet. Who cares? Let's just play the game. I do apologize about that. So let's go ahead and find this ramp. They're both pretty handy. The Korvax one, the robot guy, gives you a piece of tech, for a recipe rather. Every time. Me, I think I know every single one he can pass out. Really hoping to get an Atlas Pass V3 that can get you in some extra doors in the space stations. Let's go ahead and find this. Yep, yeah, I already know that one. Every once in a while I get a new one from this guy, Polo. I'm hoping, so far both Atlas Pass recipes, those are for special doors like I mentioned, come from him. So I'm hoping this next one gives me the same thing. If not, that would kind of suck. Let's try to give me that recipe about 4 times. Or, might have been the other ones too, I don't know. Wasn't really paying attention to anything after I saw the already known part. What broke on our ship? Okay, we got lucky. We didn't lose any of the warp reactors. So now, we can go ahead and get to business. Galactic Center. Generally speaking, just towards this big thing of light. I'm going to pass on any more black holes just in the off chance I wind up breaking something. Distance center 792. Most of these, it looks like a lot more of these are discovered now that we're getting closer. Where was I, though? I was 960. Okay. I'm afraid if we jump on a black hole, it might slingshot us a little too far. 8:21. Is that today? No, that was Sunday. Oh well, so I'm not going to get credit for that one. Huh. I'm going to have to follow the path, probably. That's strange. So it's shooting us over here. I don't want to waste a warp core on that distance. How am I going to get over there? Should be a star near here, maybe? Not sure what's going on. Ooh, that was the center. Huh. Anyways, we'll just follow the path for now. That's odd. This is 851 light years to the core. This one is 748. Let's try jumping over here and see what happens. exact name of the system I'm trying to head to. Let's go ahead and make sure we're still set on hyperdrive fuel. Anyway, 3 more jumps. You gotta be careful. Am I in range? Oh! No! I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Okay, now we're definitely going to try and find a black hole. Let's jump in this one. Alright, one thing that is kind of weird though, the linear distance, it's not the same distance you travel. I get the fact that you're going through waypoints, but it's kind of odd about it. It's like you go through a black hole, traveling, do anywhere from a few thousand to 1 million light years. It's the lower base and how close are the Earth, I mean. But after that, it's just kind of hit or miss. It only gets you, even though you go 500,000 light years, you only get maybe 1,000 light years closer. So, looks like we are going to have to take this black hole on hope. Or at least on the other side. Hit the center of the galaxy's average. Might be so distant. The whole point of this journey was to get to the center. No! Come on, don't do this to me. Boy, is there anything, or is it just a complete void in here? I found a star. Where are you, little buddy? Ah! Not gonna make it that easy, are you? Alright. 910 light years. Alright, 110. Please tell me this isn't the one I already used. Ah! Did not mean to do that. Where were you, buddy? Where were you? I will find you. $832 light years. Oh, all I can do now is hope that these black holes slingshot me closer and closer. I'm really hoping not to have to do any mining in this video, but the way things are going, I might come down to that. I'm going to see if I can stop at the space station and just buy up some antimatter. The reason I didn't do the Atlas pad is at the end of it, I'm not going to tell you what happens, but it requires 10 Atlas stones. I kept selling mine for extra money in inventory space. I could go. So, yeah. It would have been 24 million credits, or units rather, to buy them off the market. Let me see if I can repair this probably broke real quick before we jump in. This random which piece of equipment on your ship, or rather which installed technology in your ship gets messed up. So, the more working things you have on your ship, the less likely to lose a warp drive. Please don't say something like 500 light years. I'm telling you, like 5,000 within the jump range. Another thing, I know. I like No Man's Sky, but when it came out, it was really buggy. A couple times, I'll upload later, I got stuck up with the world. Not only that, but a lot of times the black holes are in hyperdrive. The game will actually crash. They've released, I believe, 3 post-launch patches on PS4 now, which is what I'm playing on. And it's been a lot more stable. I'm not having to have some crashes anymore. I'm not going to say they're non-existent, but they're so that was definitely a surprise. What just died? Okay, that's easy. I can fix that right now. What do we get? We're getting iridium, and we need... well, that doesn't do much good. Technology offline. Let's see where we are now. Yeah, we are not getting any closer. And this is a problem. Yeah, I'm gonna look it up real quick and see if there's a warp drive in there. Or a warp reactor in there. This is really weird. I think that's going to put us out of fuel, too. That would really suck. Alright, let's see where we're at. We're out of fuel in the hyperdrive. Sheesh. What a cluster. This... at least get a route that keeps us going to the middle. And of course it's undiscovered. Huh. This is kind of weird. Okay, so there's obviously been other people here. Let's go ahead and hit up the space station. Try and get the antimatter we're talking about. Gear up a bit more. Maybe we can check out the artifact. I'm gonna see what that does here in a little bit. Antimatter at this station? Well, yeah, of course they have Atlas stones. Do we have anything we can sell at least? Yeah, a little bit of junk, but not a whole lot. Alright, so we're just gonna spam these guys in here for a little bit. Usually, I'd say about 1 in 4 or 1 in 5 of them actually has antimatter. So, here's hoping. Nothing on this guy. What about you? You have a good ship. Hopefully you have a lot to sell. Yeah. Stop talking. Give me your stuff. No. No. Wait. I can still make this work. So at least give me one more jump, Jigs. But still gonna look a couple more times. Try and find. No. Yeah. See how many slots we have, because it will let you overbuy, and then you just lose your money without getting anything. Well, at least that's what it was like at launch. I don't know if we'll fix that bug or not. Might have to see what this artifact is all about. Said I was hoping to avoid any real heavy mining or anything, but might not have a choice. I really thought that we'd be at the center by now and checking out what's there. Plaque? Really? Just a plaque? Whoa. I am so sorry about that. I pressed the wrong button. Alright. That's the first time I've run into a planet someone else discovered. I guess it shouldn't be too surprising this close to the middle. Alright. Still was a little bit. Bit of a shocker. Alright, so let me see what other kind of tech I can do for my engines. So I need crystalite and I need iron. Okay. Crystalite and iron, I can deal with that. And I'll drop this. Not enough crystalite. Not enough iron. Okay. What I'm going to try and do, I'm just going to try and fully upgrade everything to do with the engines. Might make a difference, might not. We will find out together. Ooh, the Sentinel is not going to be happy with me.
Hostiles approaching. Sentinel drone activated.
Those guys are pretty much harmless. Let's hurry up and get the rest of this iron so we can finish up those upgrades. Alright. Wait for him to stop scanning just because ain't nobody got time for that. We are going to want to make sure we have enough zinc for both those upgrades too. It's our, okay, it's a radiated planet. We're going to want to be a little careful. Iron. Iron. How much iron do we actually have? We want to make sure we have at least 400. There's 250. Is there 150 in there? Not quite. So we need a few more iron. Yeah, that's just going to be a supply drop.
Weapon charge depleted.
Oh, lovely. Might want to refill that, huh?
Technology recharge.
Thankfully, farming the materials just for what I'm doing now, which is the warp core, or warp reactor, rather, is really painless. Only takes a few minutes. Might actually... I'm not going to have enough, but I can get a couple in here.
Product constructed. Product constructed.
What are we missing right now? We're low on plutonium. Plutonium's really easy to come by if you're in cave entrances. Was that aluminum on this planet? That thing? Yeah. Not sure why I'm still mining that stuff. Of course I have, I guess. go. Basically what I'm doing at this point is I'm going to run to my ship. And once I get there, I'm going to keep an eye out for cave openings and iridium deposits. Cave openings, because caves have a lot of crystals inside, mostly plutonium, which is what I need to be saving up on right now. Yeah, let's see if this guy has anything new. I haven't seen a new tech out of these for a long time, but never hurts to check. So I'm pretty sure I have all the technology you can get from space stations and the little drop pods there. It's been about probably 20 hours of gameplay since I've gotten a new recipe from those. I haven't gotten everything in Nolo, sorry, Polo and Nada, or Nala, whatever the robot's name is. Right, the iridium deposit's going to be blue crystalline structures. Like that right there. Don't need a whole lot of it. Thankfully. And if you ever run into a situation where you can't find any iridium on the planet, no worries, almost all of the traders in space stations sell it. And it's just so easy to mine yourself. It's just a complete waste of money. Just wait for that to overheat. Okay, should have overheated. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's see how much is actually in this starship. Nothing! Awesome. So we need one. We're gonna need 5 total. I had enough for 1 in there? Oh crap. My shield is out. Or my radiation deflector.
Technology recharge.
You do not want your hazard protection to run empty.
Recharge.
You will have a bad time. There's 1. Okay, now we got 4 total, which I think is all we'll need. So I'm just trying to stock it up completely once, that's all. Maybe get a few extras just in case we gotta jump through some more hoops. But right now we need a couple hundred more plutonium. Lucky for us, we are right next to... I spoke too soon.
Radiation protection stabilizing.
Or did I? That iridium pause continues underground, that's good to know. Let's take a little more for the road. Enough for 2 more? I do not. Short on zinc, of course we are. We are going to have to load up more zinc, though, for the rest of those engine upgrades. Because they need 50 each, but that's something we can do at the space station. Except for every single trader who sells that. So that's a non-issue. There we go. One, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so now we just want to make it back to our ship. So just find an exit from here. Hopefully we can find an exit from there. This looks like it's going up a little bit. Well, that's promising. Maybe it's the way we came in. Yeah, I think this is the way we came. Alright. Gonna take more for the road. And another batch of you, just in case. You can never have too much. Warp fuel. Oh, where was I going? Yeah, I should probably pay attention to that, huh? Oh, that's going down, so I was going this way. Are you an exit? You are not an exit. Alright, let's try the other side. Also, not an exit. Yeah, this might be a problem, because I forgot where we came in at. Should be a wider exit somewhere. They usually have a pretty big mouth at some point. The trick is finding it. Probably gonna have to go the long way. And we go up here. Is this the way we came from? Huh.
Life support power low.
Alright. What was that? Life down there? Some sort of weird panting sound. Maybe I'm just going crazy. Hearing things. Do you see daylight anywhere? Not here? Not... Oh, maybe? I don't know. Is that an exit? No, it is not an exit. That's okay. That's what I'd say. Sounds like there's something in here with me. Pretty sure it's just me walking over certain vegetation. But it's still kind of creepy. Let's go in a circle. I think we just went in a circle. So I don't see a way out through here. No, not quite a circle, man. Oh, let's see if we can't get to this beacon. Or not this beacon, but the save point over here. Not actually trying to get to the save point, I'm just hoping that that's a way out. Sorry guys, I did not expect to get lost in a cave. The systems aren't usually this massive. Every once in a while, but it's kind of crazy. Okay. We're gradually getting farther and farther away from where we started. Now I'm just following the right-hand wall until I find a way out of here.
Weather warning. Incoming storm.
Of course there's a storm. Why would there not be a storm? Oh, there we go. No? That's another roof. We're just gonna follow the right-hand wall some more. And hopefully find an exit somewhere and not be lost here for life. Like, even a crack in the roof would be fine at this point. there's nothing that way. What about up through? No way to get through it, I don't think. No way to find out for sure. Wait? No, that's a wall back there. Just make sure I'm gonna take out this iron. Make sure he's not hiding a path back there. Nope. No such luck. Let's just continue on with the same method we've been using. Follow the right wall. Come on, give me something. All I need is a little hole. I really should have paid more attention where I came in at. Go back this way again. One that we said was not an exit before. And hope we were wrong. Is there any life on this planet? Oh, so there shouldn't be anything following me. Oh, there we go. There we go. We found our way back. That's the deposit that I found continuing underground earlier. Wonderful, lovely. Alright. Be good here for now. I just want to go back to the space station and worry about the zinc, unless there's a bunch right near the ship. Don't want to spend too much longer mining, because that was not the point of this video. That was a whopper, having a giant giant gap right there. Was not expecting that. Alright, well, there are a few right here. A little cheaper when we get back. Let's go ahead and finish those off. What will end up taking up? We'll get rid of this platinum.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed.
So that was enough to switch over all those. If you look at the Thamian 9 description, it says it's from vegetation. That's true. Some of those lightning bolts will actually go there instead of. Well, we'll have Thamian 9 instead of plutonium. But there it is. Not the best way to do it. I said before, I said earlier, all the asteroids was a little bit. Misspoke a little bit. Actually, all of the small asteroids. Those bigger ones like that, or the ones with crystals coming out, would be something else. So we just want to concentrate on these tiny guys right here. Just until we run out of inventory room. That's how much it's going to take. While we're at it, I'm going to try and make my way closer to the space station if it's far away. Once we run out of inventory space, we'll just kick it through it. Not quite like that. There we go. That should give us enough room. or rather enough, because it's 100 each. 2 stacks is 500. Let's make 5 warp cores.
Product constructed. Product constructed. Product constructed.
Go ahead and pop those babies in here.
Recharge. Technology.
Make sure all the warp reactors are working. That looks good. Let's transfer it over. And what we wanted were the 2 pulse engines, so we're going to need some chrysonite, some zinc, chrysonite, and a lot of chrysonite, a lot of zinc. I believe I can get both of those at the space station, but I'm not 100% positive.
Hostile ships approaching.
Always see chrysonite for sale, but I have seen it for sale before. I'll go back and get it here because I do not want to try and scour planets for that. That is few and far between. Buy up all this zinc.
Item received.
Chrysonite.
Item received.
Is that enough for either upgrade? Nope. Need about 100 more to get both. Quite alright though. Okay.
Item received.
And take all the zinc too.
Item received.
Same with this guy, all the chrysonite, all the zinc. Get a little more. He's substantially less useless.
Item received.
I really don't want to spend that much money at the space station, but c'est la vie, right?
Technology installed.
Short of chrysonite and zinc. What I'm doing now is I'm trying to make sure I have every possible engine upgrade. So, if that doesn't do the trick, I'll make sure I have every engine upgrade, full on fuel, every possible choke point is taken care of. If I still can't warp to the center, oh no, I'm just gonna hang my head in shame. Call it failure. Hopefully it doesn't come to that though. I do apologize, I did not expect this video to take nearly this long. There's that little whopper they sent us. The curveball they threw right at the end was definitely unexpected. Now I just need 11 chrysonite, so... Let's talk to this guy. Does he have 11 chrysonite? I think we already talked to this guy. Let's find out. $11 chrysonite? Beautiful. Pulse Jet Sigma. So we have everything, done everything we can possibly do at this point. Now, the moment of truth. So we got all 3 Pulse Jet upgrades. They've just so I'm not that guy.
Technology recharge. Technology recharge.
Even the pulse drive is full on fuel.
Technology recharge.
Here goes nothing. And are we gonna do... Oh my god, thank you! Thank you! Finally! There it is, guys, the center of the galaxy. I'm not quite sure what's happening right now. Am I going away, or is the whole galaxy getting sucked in? Am I getting sent? No, I'm getting farther and farther. No,